So there's a lot of interesting things that I saw on Facebook today. What is this light? What is that? Whatever it is, it's cool and I'm keeping it. A lot of what I saw today was very interesting. It was all lining up, so I guess I'm going to talk about it here. It had to do with people enjoying complaining. And I'm like, what? How? My guess, and that's all this is that it helps them retain power, and it also, I'm guessing it would make them think that they're smarter, where they can be all, see, I told you that wouldn't work. I knew that wouldn't work. I knew that wouldn't work. Look at me, I'm smarter than you. Even though I don't have any skin in the game, I'm still smarter than you. All right, champ. It's very telling about them, the kind of person they are, where they would rather complain about their own life and their own situation. It kind of gets to a point where they begin to argue for their limitations. All right, here's audience participation part right now. In the comments section, if you please, tell me, do you enjoy hanging around people who complain all the time and take no action to fix their lives that they're complaining about? Are they fun to be around? Don't say yes. Thank you. Because I know this coming from the culinary background, that there would always be some cook or some chef or some server complaining about their day, their life, their this, their that. And I'm just like, stop. Now think about this, or feel about this, whichever works. If you were in a situation where you didn't have enough money, you didn't have enough time, you didn't have the energy to do the stuff you wanted to do with your life, which is ending 1 minute at a time, like, what is it going to take for the change to happen? Do not wait for change to come to you. I'm living it. It's not really that great, but I'm doing the best I can. Because if I wasn't doing the best I can building this business, I would still be in some kitchen looking at some Chef Craig and just hating my life and not wanting to frickin' do anything but come home, look at YouTube, fall asleep, wake up, do it all again, and be like, this cannot be life. I mean, I know that some of us have heard growing up that this is just the way life is. And if that wasn't enough for you to want to make a life worth living, what would it take? I shudder to think, because I had a change foisted upon me. I battle with that every single day, and it gets better than it was in the beginning, but yeah, it's rough. I knew I was ready to leave the restaurant industry in like 2016, 2018, some odd like that. Straight up told a chef I was ready to break my hand and work for him one more day. And then went and got another job in another kitchen 3 weeks later. Because I guess at that point I felt, well, this is all I know how to do, whatever. And was just resigned to accept that this is my life. And it got to a point where, like, no, these chefs are crazy. The industry is never going to get any better. It doesn't matter if they're paying any cook $40 an hour. It is not going to change because the restaurant industry is designed a certain way. It's terrible. The only way to make it better is if someone breaks out of it, becomes their own bank, and starts restaurants of their own or food trucks of their own and runs them the way they want to run them as opposed to the way they have seen them run. My point being here, if your life is not unfolding the way you want it to because of someone else's limiting beliefs and limitations that, yes, they are contagious, and they became your own, it is possible to have a different way of looking at something. It is absolutely possible. Impossible is a dare. I can't remember where I heard that, but it's frickin' genius. There is no reason to stay in a situation that makes you unhappy, especially when you know that life is what you make it. So if your life is miserable, at what point do you look at your actions and say, hey, I can do better, but someone told me I don't deserve better? well, that person wasn't your friend, and I don't care if they're blood related, I swear to God. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there for now. Till tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., bright and early. Tell a friend, bring a friend, like, comment, subscribe, share. Y'all take care.